Ghana's very own Prophet Telvin Sowah went detailed and explains how the party that will fall, how it will come about, and some of the things that will happen. I call them happenings that will emerge for you to see. Okay, A, B, C, D. These are signs. I'm putting this video across not for you to slander Prophet Telvin Sowah, because I'll meet you in the comment section. But I'm putting it across so you know that the prophet said it before it even happens. And somebody will say, oh, what if they see this video and they are like, they'll fix their things? And trust me, we have years ahead of us. People will forget about the prophecy and it will happen. And you will see it right in front of your eyes. We don't wish any organization failure. That's not why we are here. But it is a prophecy. So let's go and watch what Prophet Telvin Sowah said.
From the day of January that I gave the prophetic word, there is going to be a lot of things that is going to happen. And the things that are going to happen is political transformation up and down. And then 5 years to the 15 years, there's going to be a turnaround. And when the turnaround is there and it happens, what is going to happen is that a younger generation will rise, a faction that will come out in the face of the country. But party bako be folly. Mire fi na make up for my main country. Party bako be folly. Na se party no folly a party ne be tough and flat. E ba gbeshin brain. So be tough them exactly. E be hwiase flat in confusion be party no more because they'll be struggling for who is going to take the flag bearer. And a whole lot of situation and a whole lot of things will happen in it. And they be divided into two parties, and the party will be divided. So other side, be forming another party. And when I look through time and in the dimensions, the angel that was with me told me that this is something that is about to take place, like the situation that was going on in the UGCC and then CPP in history. So there is going to be something that is going to pop out, and then a division. That division will take place. And then will begin to happen, and then battle together. But party back permanently. And during that time, whilst that confusion is going on, a young generation party will rise. Party be sorry, a force to be reckoned with. A bit shaky the foundation of the whole country. And no be shaky election and politics and everything. And that party will run for the election and win the sitting party. About defeating sitting party. No. The election will come first round. They will lose because sitting party maybe we are now we are conquer no. Now we are defeating in the second round of the election. It will be 2 rounds of election because certain people will be deprived from voting. They'll be cut off from voting. They'll be disenfranchised. So Umber calling for another election, and when it happens, they will take over the election, and then the younger party they will win the office entirely. Umber winning crowd, and they will conquer the ruling party, and that is the prophetic time. And that younger party is the only thing that will change the face of the country. There is a change that is coming, and it will be brought by that younger party. And as I speak to you entirely, from now to 15 years, I am telling you vividly, something will happen. And when the thing happens, in the parliamentary house, there will be a lot of shuffle that will go on within the next 4 years. Every face you'll be seeing will be young face. All the old kings will fall.
In the next 4 years.
In the next 4 years. All the old kings will fall. Until that is the way forward with the prophecy. So a new party will come.
Parliament on a new faces.
New faces more. All the old kings will fall. Yes. Pepe.
Now, can say in a space of 15 years. 15 years, not just from now going beyond, that's
the change will begin.
Change may come. Exactly. Say, small party na bano. Bet me up.
Exactly.
And now say this party kesiye na okano omumu chiche.
Okay. So in this thing after 2024, the 4 years of presidency, after the 2024 election, no, the 4 years of election, which will be 2028, that election ever hold at that time, no, a new party will rise, a younger generational party. They will form. Nippon will scap or but he won't win the election. The sitting party will still continue.
Which election?
Which is the 2028 election, which they will still try to push forward, and then they will still fail. But then that is not a person. If a mistake, I can't say or no. They are here training. No, that person we met 7 years from 2024. Until from 2024, watch the prophecy. Count 7 years. In the 7th years, that person will emerge. Within 2 years, obey the whole heart of the country, and they will compete and win.
Yes. A party and
a party. Within that time, now the other party is shutting down. And when the confusion starts, divide your party.
Just say either NDC or NPP back.
Confusion, no matter. So they will form this double party. Out of their dying, almost form double party, the party is gone. It's dead. And then that's where the emergence will come. Obeba, he will not have parliamentary seats, he will not have anything, but he will win the election.
No, sir, party ben Musa no. There's
the spirit in man, the inspiration of the Almighty giveth him understanding. I cannot unveil this knowledge to everyone, but one party will come crumbling down. So then it will be a one-party grounds before that emergence will come, because two parties but try to overtake the party, but they will never be able to overtake that party. But the young party will overtake the party. It will be a very strong move, and it will change the face of the country. But before that, Ghana will shake a little bit. That will happen entirely.
Party back over see. Nka me person who party kronaja. So me ka ho na ma hu ba bia me de me na besi. Na prof sa party na ebehwe ase no. Party a omote aban mu ana se omo opposition ana say
the two giant parties now no ba ko behwe ase to be divided into two.
So
it's NDC and NPP. One of them will be divided into two. Yes. A bit into two.
2024 election. Yeah, call a battle. You say Ghana for any abre pa chese. Ubia binum say 4 more breaking the 8. Ebinum say yes some. Ebinum say fine kusi hin eche say akoye dija. Prof 2024 ankasa. Deɛ ne nyame ka ba umia na eba kene de Japan ana mahama ana sɛ buachi ajanko ana Kobna Japan and eba be the president after 2024 7 December election.
They are supposed to remain in power for 16 years. But during the 16 years, say a young plant began to come out. Prophecy. Jesus said, I speak in parables. So they seeing will not know, and they hearing will not understand. But then, so a small plumber was growing out of it into a poppy out of the ground. A radical leaf was coming.
After the 16 years of the NDC.
Yeah, exactly. Not after, within the same 16 years of the NDC. No. Break it through. But for the first time in the history, after John Dramani Mahama's presidency in 2028, there will be a push between a competition between a man and a woman to take over the NDC presidency. And then the woman will fail. And then the man will continue. But then the woman will come after that time. Because another person will come and just rule for 4 years and go down again. Because there's going to be a change that is going to happen. But it's still within the party. I don't know how they He went out of the scene, but they continued. And then the next stage of the whole thing, which is amazing, is that one that came to contest the young party, the new party that surprised everyone. A shock you be a make up of too much. A shock you be a surprise you be a and a G presidency and never fire. A G5 and a fade now I take you over the whole country by surprise. And that's where the real changes began to happen our Chronicle. So what is going to happen in 2024 is simple. John Dramani Mahama will become the president of the country. It's simple as that.
Ah,
So Telvin Sowah went deeper into, okay, this will happen, this will happen. And if NDC is ruling for 16 years, right? And so the 16 years, he even explained that it's not even going to be Mahama occupying the 16-year as a leader in government, representing on the ticket of the NDC for 16 years. It's going to be Mahama leaving, another person taking charge and all of that, right? And if NDC is going to be there for 16 years, then it means to say that the party that is going to split up and fall, obviously, is now the NPP. But there is these particular details that he gave that is very much amazing. And I think from the look of things, if you're a very deep person, you will know that these things that Prophet Telvin is even saying are things that are almost happening. If you put your eyes through, if you see through, the competition when it comes to flag bearership in the NPP is so much tight and tough than NDC. I'm not a politician. I'm not a political person, party person, or something. Sorry, I stand to be corrected on this. But just look at the public figures and with their profiles when it comes to the NPP on the ticket of the NPP and compare it with the NDC, right? So who and who, somebody will say Okujedo Ablakwa, right? He's a fine person with a good heart and all of that, but will people stand in for him as a president for Ghana when he finds himself on the ticket of, you know, NDC? How many people are willing to do that, right? The party people will do it, but then the swing voters are they also ready to do that? I can't tell. We are just comparing profiles here for both parties. You understand me? But we see Baumia here, we see Alan who, went off the party. We see Kennedy Japan there. We see, Ejakon, the Krobo man, Ejakon. We see um, a lot of people, right, standing in for the MPP, sorry, unlike the NDC, right? I stand to be corrected on this, but trust me, this is what me I see, right? That's what me I see. But then, this is how it's going to happen. And I think MPP is having men, but the output is very abysmal. And so, uh, there's a restructure. It's a fine party though, but they should restructure if things will be better. But if the restructure is not restructuring, then it means the prophecy is going to be fulfilled in a way. From the look of things, nothing can even be done about this. It looks really, really bad. And the way Ghanaians are angry, in my personal opinion, NDC will rule for the full 8 years. It might not be Mahama doing all the 8 years, but then NDC will be in power for 8 years full. The 16 years is great, and that's a big prophecy too in time. But let's just leave that one aside. I'm just talking about how I see things right now. Like, not the prophetic stuff. It's just me, my observation, right? So I think we all want the best for Ghana, and so let the best happen to us. My name is Choda Nixon. I love to break down God's messages like this. Make sure to subscribe, share, like this video, and kindly visit the description box, sorry, and subscribe to the backup channel. And no, I don't know. Never, never see, I don't know, bro. And honestly, thank you for watching this video. I'm out.